A family-owned business based out of Pennsylvania, an incredible company for many decades that have been bringing health and wellness products that can really impact our daily life. Mobility, freedom, independence. Whether you are going to the park, going to the mall, heading on a cruise for vacation, this is the Buzz Around mobility scooter that is foldable, that is easy to put in the back of the car, and we'll talk about that, that is comfortable to ride on all different terrains and has a lot of upgraded features. We have only a few. I have blue or red. This is not only the launch and debut, but it is also the premier pricing. So we have this while supplies last at $19.99 and on FlexPay of $3.99. So any credit card gets this home for $3.99 and change. We'll also talk about VIP financing in a minute. But the lovely Vonabelle Sherman returns, our health and wellness expert. I see there's even headlights on this, Vonabelle.
Yes, isn't that fun?
Oh,
headlights, you can see what you're doing if you're out in the day or you're out in the night. And I love the controls are right at my fingers, so if I want to go faster, I can adjust it with just my thumb. And I love the stability of this one.
Right, very smooth.
Yes, this is really smooth. So it's a solid base. It's from Golden. That's the company that's out of Pennsylvania. And they're a family-owned company. And you know, there's 3 generations working there, and they have people that have been working there for 40 years. That says a lot about the company. And the quality of this says a lot about the company. I want to say, if you have been looking out your window thinking, I can't go out because I can walk for just, 5 minutes and that's all the energy I have, and you feel stranded, this Buzz Around is your answer, because it also is your carry around. Why? This is the one that could go on the cruise with you as well. Profile is very important on cruise lines.
Right.
And also, if you want to pop this into your car, we've made that easy or manageable at least. So I'm going to come over here by that table and I'm going to show you some of the features on this chair. And you can see I really am buzzing around. I can go up to 3.6 miles per hour. So I'm going to turn this a little bit towards you if you want to bring that around before I get off. I want to show you some of the features right here. This whole bar is called a tiller. This is an infinity tiller, meaning it can keep moving. So here's your battery right here. Here is your rabbit, so that's when you're gonna go fast. Here's the turtle when you're gonna go slow. And when I said I can do it with my finger, you see how my thumb, I'm on the handle, but I can easily go faster or slower. The handles are rubberized with a nice grip, so you don't lose your grip. These 2 handles here in front, right here, that's your go and your stop and your reverse. And then we gave you a beep, 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 beep. And then those lights, which is so important. Now I'm gonna dismantle this and show you how you can take this on that cruise or pop it into the trunk and take it, because I know some of you are so frustrated. You have your reunions coming and you have family events coming and you think, I can't go. I'm gonna have to wait for everybody else to come home and tell me what it was like. No, no, no. You can be there when you have the Buzz Around. And by the way, this one I kind of like because your grandchildren can kind of sit on your lap. So you can take them for a run and then you will be remembered as the fun grandma and grandpa who took the kids on the scooter. So this is a scooter that is an FDA cleared medical device. So this is their more medical device scooters from Golden. So I'm gonna come off and I'm gonna show you how this comes apart so that you can travel, pop it in your car. There are 3 important parts. The first is your seat. This is stadium seating, super comfortable. This is very, very thick. Stadium means there's a comfortable back that's a full support and a comfortable area on your tush. It's 15 inches wide. Take a look at the handles. So if you are a little bit bigger, I just slid around it, but let's say you're a little bigger and you need to get in that seat, you can move the handles, okay? Pop them back and then you have full width. Also, if you're a little bit heavier, then you want that fuller width. Also on the tiller, if you're a little bit thinner or a little heavier, the infinity tiller helps with that. Let me show you. So if I want to bring the tiller back to me, I can do that, and I can have the handles right here. I feel like I'm in a race when I do that. But let's say you're a little heavier in the girth, and you want that room in here. You could pop your tiller up. Okay. So now let's take this seat off. There's just a little handle under here. I'm going to grab it. Oh my gosh, was that so easy? So that's part 1 of the chair. This weighs about 12 pounds.
What's the weight capacity, by the way?
300 pounds.
Okay, fabulous.
300, which is great because we gave you that thicker seat, stadium seating. Okay, then this comes down, all right? 1, 2, 3, pop it down. Now you take the tiller and you pop that down, okay? This is the tiller. It's the arm, and it goes all the way down. Okay, this is what's so cool. When you're looking at this, this is 12 inches from the floor to the top. 12 inches is important. Why? Because on cruise ships, that's what they want. They want this to go under your bed when you're in your cabin.
Interesting.
And your clearance for under there is 12.3 inches. So now when you're in the cabin, watch this, this is so cool. Look at the mobility on this. It is rolling on the anti-tip wheels. This has two 6-inch wheels, two 7-inch wheels, and they're solid. So you don't have to worry about putting air. It's not pneumatic, they're solid. And then also your anti-tip wheels, which is what I'm rolling on, that makes it so easy, are also solid, okay?
So you don't need to lift this, really. You can just roll it.
Right. Now, this is a good point to ask you to show that video of a woman putting it right in the car.
Okay.
Because lifting it up like this, you put it on the bumper and you roll it in. Watch this, because that's in there, because this is important. There's your battery. It weighs about 6 pounds, the battery. That's the third part that I'm going to show you. And there is your lights. So I love that this has its own LED lights for, you know, you want to walk the dog at night, or, you know, it's getting twilight, or you even use the lights during the day. We do in our car, right? Look, lean it in, roll it in. Did you see how easy that was?
Yes.
That was pretty amazing,
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, so let's show you how to take this back up. I'm gonna take up the tiller. This is called the tiller.
Okay.
That was a new word for me too. By the way, take a look at these features. Here is a cup holder. Now there's also a basket. I took mine off so that I could show you how to travel, but take a look at Adam's over here. That's a collapsible basket, by the way. So it collapses and goes out of the way. Now I'm gonna come back over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna lift this up, lock it, and everything makes the sound of safety. Okay, it's back up. Now I'm gonna put my seat.
Okay.
The seat is not heavy, it's about 12 pounds. It feels so light in your hand. And then you pop that back on.
It's like a 3-step process. It's so simple.
That's all it is,
Yeah.
a 3-step process. Then, oh, while I have this here, look at these pockets back here. So we gave you some great storage, and so this is a pocket on the back. Then I lift this up, and then I put down my arms, or I put up my arms, and now I'm ready to go back. How simple is that? If you are on the cruise, or you're going to an event, and the family's with you, and you can pop this in the car, and then have the stability that you need. Now, it's a 4-inch clearance on the bottom, which is great, because you can handle all the differences in the roads and inclines, but then you also get that clearance that you need if you want to go on that cruise.
I mean, there's a lot of information to take in. I will tell you, it's extremely smooth as it glides. You don't feel any weight there, which is lovely. It's very comfortable. Nice armrest, and obviously that thick padded seat. If you've been thinking about buying a scooter and you've been looking at different ones, this from Golden has passed HSN's stringent and strict quality control standards, so we're really excited to share this with you. FlexPay is your best friend. Remember, in retail, you don't typically get that. We're offering this for $3.99 and change, and we'll send it out right to you right now. If you have an HSN credit card, we'll actually do it for $111. If you pay it over 18 months, no interest or fees on that as long as the balance is paid in full. If you want to apply for an HSN card, well, you could do that right now. A lot of folks get approved instantly. You could take $40 off this or any other single item purchase. There's red or there's blue. Blue will be the first to sell out. There's only a couple dozen of each. There's not something we have thousands of, obviously.
Right. And also, I heard this is a limited time for this price.
Okay.
Because this is more like a $3,000 scooter. Don't forget, it's an FDA-cleared medical device. So this is the bigger, the stronger unit. And also, couldn't you picture your kids just sitting on your lap taking a little ride? And also, we did give you the flag. So if you do like to go out in the evening and maybe you're walking the dog with your scooter, you have the flags included. Okay, so between the lights and the flag, you have some safety.
Right.
Now, Adam, I want us to go for a little story walk. So if you would bring yourself over here and start there, I'm gonna tell everybody a story.
Okay.
So let's say you're a younger guy. So lots of people get, lots of people get scooters because they're aging. And sometimes there's two people who are aging, so that's where the value of this comes in, if the hubby and the wife can both use it. But sometimes it's a temporary problem. You hurt your ankle, you hurt your hip, you had a replacement, and you need it for that short time. This still adds incredible value to your house, to your life. So let's say you have a friend that you walked with every morning, and now you can't. We have a slow mode, so let's put it on the slow, which is our turtle, okay? Now we're going for a walk and we're not in a hurry. We want to enjoy our time because that's what we used to do.
Right.
So let's go for a walk.
Okay.
We're out, we used to go in the morning, and we used to walk with each other and go, oh my gosh, look at the blue jay. That's amazing. Oh, Adam, hold on, you dropped this. Let me put it in your basket. Oh, I'm so glad you brought your water.
Yes, yes.
And then we walk and we share life, and how are you? Are you recuperating well? Has it been good?
I've been better.
Yeah, so you're walking with your grandchildren even. You can walk with the 2, 3, 4-year-old, right? Okay, go ahead and freely turn around, because watch how easily this turns around, and then wait for me once you get turned, because I want to tell them another story. Okay. So now, you and I used to do fast walking together.
Yes.
You know, we did it as exercise, and it was really important, and we really enjoyed it, and now we can. You miss it because you can't get out, but I still want to go, and we still want to have that bond and friendship. So let's turn it up a little bit, maybe not full rabbit, because that's 3.6, but let's go to 3. We're going to go to 3.
Okay.
Okay, I get to walk fast. Adam gets to be with me. He doesn't feel like he's holding me up. We're having a good time together. Right. I get in my power walking and my exercise, and Adam gets to have fun, because scooters are fun.
That is so awesome. And again, the control that you have is really obvious to me, Vonabelle.
Yeah,
there's a confidence when you're driving this, right?
Yes, and I felt that as well. I'm glad you noticed that, because what I felt was I love this big base.
Yes.
I feel very stable. My feet are stable. I love the solid 4 wheels, and I feel like I'm in command. And the on-off here right at my fingertip, I love that. And then I like being able to put my finger right on there and adjust my speed. So you can go up to 3.6 miles per hour. You can take corners easily. You can do figure 8s. You can be the cool grandma. You can feel like, well, I maybe have a temporary disability, but I don't have to miss out on life. And this gives you the power to do that. Okay, Adam, on this turn, let's go over to the table, because we have our coffee. We used to go to the coffee shop all the time and have one.
Coffees together.
I'm going to come on this side. You go over on that side.
Okay.
And although we're not pulling under like we did, we get to pull right up. And now we went out for our walk, and now we're stopping for our coffee just like we used to, even though maybe you injured your ankle, or you injured your knee, or your hip, or you just are aging. You're that senior citizen who's aging, but you don't want to feel like you are. You want to be able to go out. And I think the thing I have most compassion is because I've met a lot of seniors who are like, I'm just missing out on everything. I look out the window, and that's as far as I can go, because I can walk 10 minutes tops, and then I can't keep holding everybody up. But if you have a scooter, you're not holding anybody up. And this is the perfect one because it's FDA cleared. It's a limited time offer, so you're getting the best price. And it has a battery that will take you for 12 miles.
Wow.
If you're on a cruise and you get off the cruise ship, trust me, you're not going more than 12 miles to go sightseeing or get souvenirs or anything.
That's a long range.
Feel free, that's fresh water.
I have been sipping it, thank you. Vonabelle's so good to me, sure, it's fresh water.
Fresh water.
But no, living life, great examples, real life examples. It's that freedom, it's that independence, it's that stability and safety where you feel in control. Not all scooters are like this. I've never felt one that is as lightweight as this, but as powerful as this. Not all scooters are built the same way. And with this one, you're able to really take advantage of that new technology. There is a forward, there is a reverse. You've got the different speed settings that we've been sharing with you, the basket at the front. You've got obviously the cup holder as well. Nice space where you can place your feet so you feel comfortable as you're riding along.
Yeah, it's a very secure feeling. And then if you are out, you have the flag like, hey, don't miss me while I'm at the corner going across the street. You could do that. I'm going to show you the features here one more time, and then I want us to go on our walk again, okay? So here we have comfortable handles. You have your off-on, your battery charges. It plugs in right under here. Everything is in the tiller. This is where you plug in, and it's a regular plug. This is not, all fancy, because it does look so substantial. You might think, oh, can I do this? I promise you can do this. Okay, here's the seat, weighs 12 pounds. This is one of the 3 pieces. I fold it, I put it down, okay? And here's a piece I didn't get to show you on the first one. Here's the battery, and you can see the golden emblazoned there. This is a family business in Pennsylvania, USA. People really appreciate that. And I loved looking at their site if you want to take a look, because it's a 3-generation business, and there are people that have been there 40 years.
I love that.
To me, that says quality company, because
100%.
You don't stay with a company for 40 years if they're treating you badly. Okay, this is your button to take out your battery. So you'll have to do that on the cruise maybe at some point. Push that button, lift out the battery. This is your battery. You could take that with you in your bag. Pop it back in, push it down. It's that simple. This whole thing is so simple. Take out these levers, 2 levers. Before I did it standing up, there we go. And now let's talk about our tiller. This is the tiller, okay? Just so you know, because you're learning like I did. And we're gonna put the tiller down. Now I'm ready to go on the cruise. This goes under the bed. This is cruise friendly. And a whole bunch of the cruise companies have gotten very picky. They are saying they want a collapsible scooter. This can go under your bed in your cabin when you're not using it, because they specifically did 12 inches because the beds are 12.3. One of the big cruise lines had a meeting with the scooter companies and said, this is the clearance you've got. And then watch my handle. Here's the handle. There's 4 handles. And that's it, look.
Right.
So it's like I'm taking a piece of luggage.
Sure,
that's
it is.
all.
And the weight on that was how much again?
With 42?
Yeah. So this is something that, honestly, if you've been thinking about getting a scooter, it has more features, it's less weight, it's more versatile, it's easier to get around, it's easier to break down, it's easier to put up. 3 steps like Vonabelle just did, I mean, it's effortless, which is all appreciated. Has a 300-pound weight capacity. You've got the ability to move the arms back if it's gonna be easier to slide in and slide out of it. The handlebar control, the ability to change the speed, and obviously that 12-mile range is really key. 12 miles is more range than you would expect. We have about 5 minutes. Blue will sell out for, am I on a blue one? No, this is the red
You're
one.
in a red, I have blue.
it's the one Vonabelle's on, that's the one that's gonna go. Flex pay. I mean, Vonabelle, you know something like this is life-changing. Flex pay from HSN makes it even easier to afford.
It makes it affordable and helpful, especially when you've sat at home and you feel trapped because you can't go out. You can't go out to even get the mail. You can keep this at your front door and take it to the mail. You could walk the dog. This means freedom for so many people, and Golden makes it so that you can buzz around on the CarryOn buzz around, where you get the freedom and this total stability. So after you go to get the mail, here's your basket. Oh, by the way, it's so cool. Look at this. It's collapsible. Ready? You tuck it in, and then it's collapsible.
Oh, how smart.
How cool is that?
Gosh.
And then it comes out and your bottom drops. So if you take this to go get the mail and say hello to the neighbors, you drop the mail in there and you have a place for your water. Adam, let's come all the way down here and tell a story again.
Okay.
Because I think this is important, because I know when you're aging and then you get the aches and pains, or you could be younger. It could, any age. I have like 4 people in my life, 40s, 50s, who have hurt their ankle, their knee, their hip, and they're going to have a problem for maybe for 2 years. This is so worth it so that you're not missing out on life. So Adam, you and I used to walk together.
We did.
It was good exercise, and now you can't, but we could. This is a way to stay connected with your friends, be able to go for that walk. You just put it on the low, and this might be for your grandchildren. Let's go to the turtle. If you have grandchildren, and you want to walk with them, you want to engage with them, you want to be the fun grandma, because first thing I thought was, because I have a couple little grandchildren, come on, sit on my lap, Grandma, it's going to be fun. Oh my gosh, yes. So now you can walk with the grandchildren and talk with them, or you're with your friend and you're talking, and it's peaceful. It's just so peaceful, because we have this slow feature. And then maybe you did active exercise together before you broke your ankle. And you don't want to miss the fellowship that we have where we did it twice a week. So now, let's turn it up to the turtle a little, the hare. So the rabbit's a little faster, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna power walk, because that's what we did. And you're gonna go faster on that. I'm not gonna miss out on life, and you're not going to. So let's power walk.
We're off.
Come on. And then we're getting our exercise together, and we're talking. And so, how's Chelsea? How's the kids? My gosh, I saw pictures of them. They're so big. It's amazing. But I don't know when that happened.
I'm a part of this conversation, though. I'm keeping up with you, and you're speeding.
Exactly. And things happen when you spend time together, right? When you miss out on things, you feel like you have to catch up in conversation. But if we stay connected, because you have mobility through the Golden scooter, and don't forget, this one is a scooter that can take you anywhere for 12 miles. Trust me, that's really far.
That is a long
way. And then you simply recharge at home, And then if you are a little bit bigger, good to know is this is stadium seating. This is our most quality seating. You feel it on your tush, I'm sure. It's thicker. There's a nice back. You have your arms that get out of your way in case you have a little extra weight and you need it in the hips or you want it, around. And the tiller is adjustable. Tiller adjustable means, watch this. I'm gonna bring it towards me. See, I can bring it as close as I want, like I have a little zoom